Hi everyone, me again from Smyrna, Georgia, doing a video in response to the Smyrna Cowboy, who said now that he's got a new bike, he's got his new Can Am Sea to Sky, he's starting to put stuff in it. Now that he doesn't have his scooter anymore, he's got to transfer all those goodies that he had from one container over, compartment over to the new bike. And I guess he's deciding what he wants to bring with him and what he doesn't. This is my 2020 Can Am Ryker Rally. And I don't have everything in here that I need, but I've got most of it for now. I've got a few things I'm going to have to add, but I'll just show you what I've got. To begin with, on a Can Am Ryker, none of these bags come standard that you see on the tank here or on the back. The only storage compartment you get is this one right here in the front, and this is it right here. We'll open it up. In mine, at the moment, I have an extension cord so that when I run my remote camera right here, I can hook it up still to my microphone so you can hear me. I have my Georgia State Parks Pass, which is goes out this month, looks like. It's good for a year. The Can-Ams have a little USB port up under here, and I've got one charge cable, and I've got another one here that runs up to my phone up here up here, and got a magnet here. This was at one time part of my phone holder, and it came off, but sometimes I put the phone in there or something metallic that can stay right there and doesn't rattle around. I added all these little buttons here because it was making so much noise with stuff in there. I could actually hear it over the bike when I had the quiet exhaust. Now this is added extra. This is from Sling Mods, as well as the lock. In this pouch I have some painkillers, some Aleve. I have, looks like 1, 2, I have 3 disposable earplugs, or no, these are not disposable, but these are the good ones. Put this all in there, and down in here somewhere, and I have a little flashlight. A little LED flashlight, never know when you need one. Keep all my legal documents as far as my registration card and my insurance information, all that here as well. So it makes it easy to find. And again, that's all you get on the Spider. So I added some extra. Start at the back here. On the top one, as you can see, this is a Chase Harper. Got this from Amazon. This is what I keep my current riding stuff in. I've got my fingerless gloves, courtesy of the Home Depot. Husky's a good brand. I like it, and they're not too bad, by 15 bucks. I've got a little do-rag, which is not for me to look cool with, but it's just to help keep my helmet clean as I can, so I won't sweat into it. Right now I'm riding with glacier glasses. These have worked out really, really well for me. They're not the kind that have the gradient in the middle of the lens like some do, but they work really well. They keep the bugs out of my eyes, and I can see real well with them. And it's also home for my half helmet. And yes, it is DOT, so there you go. And as you can see, this now that's pretty much empty in there. And when I ride, it stays pretty much empty. And that gives me a place I can put something that I pick up. If I pick up lunch or want to carry a water bottle or a little cooler or anything else, that gives me the room here once I have my riding gear out of it. Now let me throw this back in here real quick. All right, that takes care of that compartment. And in no particular order, we'll do this one next on the right-hand side. These bags were given to me by a good friend, Alan. And Deborah gave these to me. These came off of Alan's, one of his old bikes he had, and he had them up on a shelf and wasn't using them. And so he said, why don't you take these? And I said, great. And I made some little brackets and mounted them on there, and they've been wonderful. And I can't thank Alan enough. But on this side, I've got a hat. When you have very little hair, you always take a hat with you. And I have my rain gear. Those are the pants. And I believe this is the shirt right here. And you can see nothing else in there. But that way I can always, hopefully deal with any kind of weather I come across. And the last compartment, well, not the last compartment, but the last compartment on the back, on the left side, this is my grab-all. I've got a bungee cord, another pair of Husky fingerless gloves, a pair of Scorpion ventilated full finger gloves. I have a face shield because, like I said, I do wear an open face helmet. Sometimes if we get caught out in the rain, this really helps to keep all the bad stuff off of you. And I have this is a little package of a garbage bag, and I keep this with me in case the bike gets caught in the rain. I can put this over the seat, because this Corbin seat that I've got on it under there, right there, you see, with the stitching, it will leak. It'll get water and it'll get wet, and then your butt will be wet. And I've got an extra button in case I need a button for. Most of the panels are held on with these little buttons, and if something I need one, there it is. So let me throw this back in there. Alrighty. Now that's the stuff that lives in the bike all the time, pretty much. What lives in the bike up here, this is a little shoulder bag. Again, I got from Amazon. It's one of those single strap ones. And as you can see, I just made a little bracket, and it hooks into the lip at the gas cap. And I've got some straps. It came with the D-rings already on it, but I got some straps made for that to keep it on here with. In the front compartment here is the other half of my key set. I put a lock on the front. I put a lock on the parking brake. I've got a little place here I can put my helmet if I want to lock it up. All of those require keys. I've also got a locking gas cap. Then of course there's the ignition key, which is this little bad boy right here. This electronic job pops on and off. So when rather than put these in my pocket, I just keep them in the front here. Next compartment back is, what's in there? Well, it's not in there, but it would be if I'd put it in there to begin with. It would be my wallet. It lives in there when I'm riding. So that's easy to get to. Again, something I can get to. I can get to my registration and information there, and insurance. My driver's license is here. And then in the biggest compartment is just a catch-all. I do have a knife in here, and at the moment I've got a .38 revolver. I don't always carry it, but sometimes you need one. But that's pretty much it. When I'm just have the bike sitting in the carport, I might take the GPS off and lock it up, or I might just put it in the bag. But that's pretty much all the storage capability on here. Anything else I need to carry a backpack. So hope that's a good enough response, Cowboy, and shows you what I've got. I'm going to add a small, tiny little air compressor. I think Slime makes one that's about, it's maybe 4 inches by 4 inches by 2, and a little thing of a plug kit for a tire plugger. You never know when you're going to pick up a nail and you need to get home. So little stuff like that. Maybe a little small first aid kit if I can find one. Although I do always ride with Susan, and she has all of that on her bike now. So she has a lot more room to store stuff than I do. In fact, there's a lot of things in her bike that I count on because we both ride together. So anyway, there it is. Hope that does the job. You guys get out and ride if you can. Show us what you got. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.